Picture this. You have just assembled your software development team. Everyone's eager to start coding, but something feels off. Maybe it's the confused looks when someone mentions version control, or the nervous glances when discussing APIs. This is exactly why successful teams do not jump straight into development. They start with Sprint Zero, the unsung hero of project launches that can mean the difference between a smooth journey and a rough ride. In the next few minutes, I will show you why the most successful software teams take a step back before they leap forward, and how you can use Sprint Zero to set your team up for success. Whether you are a seasoned developer or just starting out, understanding Sprint Zero could be the game changer your project needs. Welcome to another lecture from the Programming Professor. Today, we are discussing Sprint Zero and its critical role in preparing for success. We will cover its purpose, risk management, team workflows, infrastructure setup, and foundational development strategies. Sprint Zero is all about preparation and foundation building. It bridges the gap between team formation and active software development. Key activities include setting up the development environment, establishing processes, identifying risks, and initial UI planning. Unlike regular sprints, it focuses on setup and learning, not feature delivery. The goals for Sprint Zero are straightforward. They include identifying major technical risks, establishing UI development processes, creating initial prototypes, setting up version control, and defining team workflows. Sprint Zero is different from regular Scrum sprints. In Sprint Zero, planning is modified to focus on learning and risk assessment rather than delivery of features. Sprint Zero is particularly beneficial for new teams. It helps establish communication patterns, creates a shared understanding, sets up essential resources, and builds team cohesion. Despite common misconceptions, Sprint Zero does not delay real development, waste time, or conflict with Scrum principles. Risk assessment is critical during Sprint Zero. High-risk areas often include complex algorithms, AI, networking, game development, and third-party API integration. For example, an AI recommendation engine represents a high-risk feature and requires thorough evaluation to ensure it performs as expected. Breaking down user stories is another vital activity. Start by verifying story priorities, discussing the implementation approach, and identifying technical challenges. Create interface sketches and map the application flow. Stories should target 1 to 5 days of work, breaking larger stories into smaller increments when necessary. Let's look at an example. A user story for hotel search might initially involve a single, complex implementation. By breaking it down, you can focus on tasks like basic search, advanced search, results display, and database queries. This approach ensures incremental, deliverable progress. Discussing stories in detail helps refine tasks further. Review acceptance criteria, evaluate technical dependencies, and discuss implementation approaches. Create tasks that separate difficult components, split parallel work streams, and keep them as independent as possible to facilitate efficient progress. Risk mitigation strategies are essential when dealing with high-risk features. Focus on areas like AI, real-time updates, and multi-user functionality. To manage risks, build minimum viable prototypes, create proof-of-concept solutions, research existing tools, or simplify feature scopes to ensure feasibility. Planning Sprint Zero involves several key activities. These include discussing and prioritizing stories, breaking down tasks, assessing technical skills, setting up infrastructure, and establishing processes. Deliverables include a configured development environment, initial UI mockups, a risk assessment document, and team workflow documentation. Database and storage considerations should also align with project needs. For simple requirements, consider XML or JSON files. Single-user applications might use SQLite or local databases. For multi-user scenarios, Firebase or cloud-based solutions can provide the necessary scalability and sharing capabilities. In summary, Sprint Zero is crucial for team success. It focuses on identifying and mitigating risks, establishing solid development processes, setting up infrastructure, and creating a foundation for UI development. It ensures a smooth transition to active software development while preparing the team for long-term success. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more lessons on computer programming and technology. See you next time.